huge double opening for him. Also, that's the defuse kit that's dropped in the window, so presumably if the bomb gets planted, someone has to go there from the CT side to pick it up. Otherwise, it's going to be a stretch to imagine they can go for a 10-second defuse in a pistol round. That doesn't happen that often. You don't have the smokes or anything else, so I think they need somebody to get in there, and I think latto is the man for it. He actually hits the headshot just as Process made his way out. Hype turns around and we'll pick it up, and at least now they've denied the defuse kit one more time. So 2 versus 2 here to try and see if they could do something. But again, it's just such a stretch. They get the kill. They're next able to pick it up, but what could k1to do? 1 versus 2, and they just can't. They don't have the time to wait it out. I mean, they're going to eventually run away from it, but that defuse kit getting stuck in the window, that was their undoing. It sticks. It's never really something that they can reproduce, I feel like. So a bit unfortunate, because I would love to see a resurgence. I wonder if CS2 is going to change some of these names. If they're just going to get drowned out by the new people showing up, or if they're going to be able to do a little bit more.
I've got some very interesting thoughts. I find it, I know it's a crazy and obvious thing for me to say. I feel like with CS2, I've played a lot of it, right? I feel like it's the same sort of difference when Source.
Down to about 30 seconds for the last player for k1to to try and get here. Look at Hype, he's walking just now.
No!
Oh, he misses the opportunity with the no-scope. Look at the job done anyway. That was about to be an absolute disaster. And look at the clock here, under 30 seconds. He has to run the whole way, k1to, just to try and get there. I don't think he can even obscure this too much. Yeah, just throw the flashbang, maybe another one to try and see if he could go for it here. Spin around is there, but
towards top of middle, and they had literally no idea that T's had crossed by. That is wild. That's a crazy, dare I say, Brazy round, Anders.
Yes, I like it. You've managed to find your way to fit it in. We're going to keep doing it now. We have to. That's a really, really sick kill for tabsen. Again, I feel like he's had this weird resurgence.
Yeah.
Someone at some point, I would love to see a big win, like a really huge event on home soil again, like, you know, a Cologne or something.
A Cologne would be big. That would
that would be massive. If they could do that, I want somebody to sort of like do a documentary about tabsen basically, you know, potentially almost sacrificing his career for German Counter-Strike, but then still making it work. Like, it's so sick what he's actually done with this team, right? Because he had the potential mechanically to leave this team and go play in like some European mixed team and just be like a superstar, you know?
Definitely. Big fan of tabsen. Definitely.
On that far, I think, yeah, getting back to 9-6, you're going to feel pretty good about that. And even on the other side, Big might be thinking, man, we should have probably had more than that. Here we go. coldzera will start it off, but he's quickly traded Process again, looking mechanically quite good. He's going to get the headshot on dumau as well. It's looking very impressive, and he keeps fighting. He's got that hype behind him again, but it's not going to be good enough this time. 1 versus 3 instead for the AWPer on the T side, and the bomb. Oh, he's just barely going to be going for the bomb hunt. He could have got shut down right away, but now he's alone and in the back of the bomb site.
I've got a weird feeling about this one, Anders. There's something in my waters that suggests that Hyped might be able to make something of this round. We'll see what he can do. He needs to be active, though. He needs to get in their faces, and that's the first shot connecting. latto removed. Does he seek the flank, though? It's actually going towards Palace. That's going to be next, and here comes the pincer maneuver. The CT's trying to make their way in towards the site.
This is an automatic win with that particular position, unfortunately for Hyped, yeah.
Brazilians now on the T side. They'll be sending all 5 players and the kitchen sink over toward the B bomb side. They've got 2 smokes, presumably for the kitchen and arch position. Smokes going in, flashes to follow, and can they make a decent dent on the B bomb side? Doesn't look good so far. It will be Big kicking things open with a double headshot here. Now you just got to limp into the site and hope the CTs will make some mistakes, but that's not happening whatsoever. It's a pretty flawless round so far. NQC, the last player remaining towards the B apartments. He'll be dropped.
Things are kind of playing out against them at the moment. It's a little bit heartbreaking to see, because they definitely had an opportunity here to end this before it got to the stage, and now I'm not so sure anymore.
Well, here we go. Krimbo with a chance to create some magic here. There's the first, the second, the 5-7 delivering on all fronts, and he has a chance of the third as well, Anders. It's the AWP on the other side, gets the AK-47, might have the advantage here, can't connect the dots. A real chance here, and surely the USP doesn't come out on top. It does not. Process pulls one back, and a very exciting prospect here 2-on-2. And a chance to take down the bomb. Not going to happen. Just tabsen remaining, but he has got a chance. A segregated AWP here, and it's excellent work there. That's more like it from NQC. High pressure situation, and he delivers on all fronts. Kill elsewhere. The CTs might be back into this one. The bomb's going down. 7 seconds to spare. The wallbang could have denied everything. And there it is. It does connect eventually. Back to the 2-on-2.
It's doable. They don't have anyone nades though on the CT side, so they can't really get rid of this position for latto, and he's just looking for that tiny gap in the box. Very lethal. There is a smoke up though, and on the other side, NQC, like you said, he seems to be back in the game. He's managed to shake off the fog a little bit, and now he's hitting the shots. 13 kills on him, and Krimbo out in the open. He just has to try and ignore that AWP at the ramp. Walks in for the shot. He's quick to try and spin around, but he needs a smoke right here. He doesn't have it. Otherwise, he maybe would have had a really good chance at it, but he fakes it once, and I think time is already up. He gets the shot onto NQC, but I don't think he'll have the time for the defuse. It is going to be really close. Oh my god, he got it! That must have been down to the last 10th of a second. Unbelievable stuff for Krimbo.
Oh, a lapse in concentration.
And it isn't really over yet. They're going to commit to it. Wow, I'm really shocked. Process with a good headshot, but there's a return. NQC and dumau still looking red hot at the moment. Tabsen fighting for it, but he has to try and find NQC in the corner. The spray is almost good, but the 5-7 will survive it. And it is a 14-13 scoreline. 0-0 Nation, in spite of being under
a bit of a stalemate here for now, as we're posturing back towards the B bomb site. All 5 members of 00 Nation actually deployed smokes towards connector and the window here, trying to keep those CTs busy towards middle. Deny the rotations, isolate Krimbo once again, but there is process towards short. He is completely blinded. Krimbo will open things up here, and the smoke and utility utilization has been great. They should be able to close this one out, but they lose 2 frags in the process. It was looking so good. Krimbo needs to deliver now. They know exactly where he is. Can he find another frag? He can. Bomb dropped, and a second kill found. That is epic from Krimbo.
Yeah, he's actually brought them back into the round a little bit. Only 20 seconds left. And the bomb is out in the open like that. What a headshot from latto onto Keto. They know where tabsen is as well. And he is a little bit tagged up. Cold is on the other side. And either player here. This is a huge one for the map. 6 seconds left.
No.
And, he's swinging.